Big Ten basketball rolling along. The Wisconsin Badgers with a couple of games this past week. Tuesday night at the Kohl Center against Michigan, and then a Saturday road trip to Williams Arena in Minneapolis with a matchup with border rival Minnesota. We'll take a look at some of the highlights from both of those games. We'll also check in with Redshirt-Freshman Brevin Pritzl, who is showing more and more signs that he's going to be a threat to get into that regular rotation for the Badgers. We'll have our weekly sit-down with head coach Greg Gard. All coming up on today's installment of the Badgers Sports Report. Here comes Nigel Hayes, left side of the front court. Tries on Wilson, cut to the lane, up right hand, yes! It counts, and a foul. And one for Nigel Hayes. Here's off to Showalter, baseline left, the drive inside, low on the left, one pump, goes up, tough shot, good. Urban off the Donnell screen. Urban right elbow shot blocked by Showalter, and it's caught by Koenig. Here comes Bronson to the front court. Koenig to the line. Koenig down the lane to the rim. Layup good. Showalter starts it with the block. Koenig finishes with the layup. On the shot clock. Happ will throw it to Brown. He'll leave it for Showalter high on the left. 4.5 minutes to play. Koenig deep three for the lead. Yes, sir. Bronson Koenig snaps one off from long range. 52-49, Wisconsin with 4:22 remaining. Nigel at the top of the circle. Wagner defends. Hayes maybe taking him on. Little draw kick for Koenig. Three ball, left corner. Yes, again. Bronson Koenig sticks two triples.
I knew I had to get myself going somehow, especially with the way the game was going. And I kind of just told myself to, keep staying aggressive. And, I've taken over games before, so I knew I was capable of it and that I just needed to stay confident and stay on the attack. Just getting out in transition, kind of run more, and when the defense isn't, quite set, you don't have 5 defenders looking at you back in the lane. And also my teammates did a great job of screening for me on several occasions, and Nigel did a great job of driving and kicking because he's such a great driver and he can draw so many defenders that and he's also a great passer.
Koenig on the left side. High screen from Happ. Bronson at the top, throwing to Trice on the left side for three. Back at you. Demetric Trice, a 55% shooter from distance coming in. Koenig slips a pass to Happ, low on the right. Reverse slam dunk, going right to left. Ethan Happ with the game-tying punch. Border battle part 1 between these two teams. Need to close out the regular season in early March. Here's Ethan Happ backing on Bakari Konate. Low on the right, flips it up and in. It counts and a foul. Ethan Happ over Bakari Konate, who picks up the foul. That's the first on Konate. And Happ to the foul line with the Badgers up by 1. Koenig looking. Gets it into Ethan Happ. Ethan in the lane, low on the right, goes up, knocked away by Springs. Happ gets it back, out to Koenig for 3 in the lead. It's good. Bronson Koenig gives the Badgers a 1-point lead with 3 minutes left in overtime. A bounce pass for Hayes, bobbles and gathers, left of the lane against Curry. Hayes backing left block, up, right hand, good, we're tied. We're down to 50 seconds left in overtime. Koenig a pass for Hill. Feeds Happ top of the circle. A throw to Koenig high on the left. He'll take the three. Left of the circle. He splashed it. Bronson Koenig with a cold-blooded triple. Badgers lead by 1 with 42 seconds left in overtime. Curry, 10 seconds left. Badgers up 2. Here comes Mason with 8 seconds. Mason to the front court. We're down to 5 seconds. Mason high on the left with 4. Mason to throw to Springs at the top with 2. With 1, a step back 3 for the win. It's off the rim, no good. And the Badgers win it in overtime as Ethan Happ collapses to the floor at Williams Arena. The Badgers survive.
This is Wisconsin basketball. 10 seconds left in the half. They spread the floor. Koenig against Tate. 6 seconds. Koenig drives the lane. Up and in. Nigel Hayes from distance to the right side. They will return to the Final Four. They are standing here at the Kohl Center for Badgers head coach Greg Gard. Showalter down the lane. Layup good.
The Badger Sports Report is brought to you by the Dairy Farm Families of Wisconsin, the Wisconsin Milk Marketing Board. By Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle, Hy-Vee proudly supports the Wisconsin Badgers.
More people than ever are choosing Nissan, making us North America's fastest growing auto brand in 2016. Take on 2017 and get the safety you'd expect. And America's best truck warranty. Get to Nissan's Take On 2017 event for 0% financing for up to 72 months on 11 models, or save up to $10,000 on select models. Get to Nissan, proud partner of the Wisconsin Badgers.
Go Badgers!
At Quick Trip, we're always thinking about what it means to be a neighborhood fresh market. That's why we've brought in even more new groceries to keep your day fresh. From premium meats to the kinds of veggies, sides, and fresh fruit your family wants, making it easier than ever to enjoy a home-cooked meal, all in one place.
Right now, Kitchen Cravings 5-ounce chuck tender beef steak for just $1.99 each. Premium meats at your neighborhood Quick Trip Fresh Market.
See you next time.
This is what collaboration looks like. This is what happens when a cardiologist in Appleton works step in step with specialists at UW Health in Madison. You see, when Terry's condition required a second opinion, his doctor turned to the cardiothoracic team at UW Health. Together, we made sure Terry got the care and the heart transplant he needed. Powerful minds, compassionate care, amazing results. UW Health, remarkable.
Pivots, finds Hayes high on the left. Nigel goes back in a half. He'll work on Faulkner at the left block. Ethan backing, digging down is Irvin. Ethan left shoulder turn, up right hand good. Half with 4, 14-10 Wisconsin. 1:40 left in the half. Badgers still lead by 3. Trice feeds Brown left side. VITTO with a shot fake. Working against Duncan Robinson, now trying to back him in the lane. One pump, up right hand and in. VITTO, Brown providing some offense.
Big Ten season rolls on. It's promising to be quite a race. It's already been very interesting here so far. The Badgers with games this past week at home against Michigan and on the road Saturday afternoon at Minnesota. I know, Greg, on your radio show earlier in the week, we talked about how scoring is up in college basketball, and certainly the Badgers have been very much a part of that, especially after getting back from Maui. But that doesn't mean that there won't be, as you would call it, the occasional rock fight. If it's Michigan or whoever, Minnesota, very good defensive team, those kind of games are still going to be there, aren't they?
There are, and I think we're seeing them league-wide any given night. We're seeing where maybe it gets a little physical, and teams are not going to give up easy baskets, and they'll try to lock you up in the half court, so to speak. And it's nice with our group that we're mature enough and experienced enough not to give in to that, not flinch in those moments when it does get a little extra physical, and to be able to play multiple styles. I think we've seen that through our non-conference season. We saw that in preparation for league play, that we can play in the half court and be effective, and also if we can get some easy baskets in transition, we're able to do that as well.
It is interesting to me to see teams, how they try to defend the Badgers now, because you guys are a very good offensive team, and you've had some very good offensive teams, obviously, through the years, but it just seems to me that teams are trying to muck you guys up a little bit, but they fight through it.
Yeah, we do, and it's a credit to our players for how they've been able to not give in to some of the bumping and grinding and holding that maybe goes on in some cuts, and how physical teams have been with us, and we've been just as physical probably back on the other end too, so to be able to withstand that and handle double teams in the post, handle extra attention in the paint, they can, and play unselfishly. We've really, I think, shared the ball pretty well. Gotten better with our decision making as turnover numbers have gone down, and we're just continuing to find ways to evolve and get better, which is good to see.
It's no secret that Michigan, your opponent on this past Tuesday night, they've had their struggles on the defensive end. They played some very good games on conference and then struggled defensively in some of the Big Ten games. But I was talking to one of your guys after the game, and he's saying, I thought they were struggling. I thought they weren't a very good defensive team. And I said, well, they kind of get up for the Badgers of the world. It's no secret that you're probably not going to have too many teams be flat against you guys. You've been good enough long enough. Teams, they get up for Wisconsin.
Yeah, and I think you see what games in this league are about. We've looked, you could go game by game, the ones that have happened over the past week, how a lot of them have come down to the last play, the last possession. I think the scouting and players know each other so well. We understand everybody's strengths and weaknesses, and we try to just maximize. You know, Michigan struggled a little bit offensively too. If you look at numbers in terms of shooting percentage, second half we were both a little bit more fluid offensively, but probably did it in different ways. We were able to be to the free throw line a little bit more, hit some threes late with Bronson's couple threes. Michigan was able to hit a few more threes in the second half, which got their offensive numbers up. But you just keep trying to find a way, and that's be able to have a team that can play inside, play on the perimeter, can do it in different ways is obviously nice.
There are some obvious benefits to having an experienced team, and one play comes to mind, and maybe it's a simple basketball play, but it was the second three that Bronson had hit when it was 49-all. He hits a three to give you the lead. Then it was the next possession. Nigel Hayes is driving the ball. Bronson's on the wing, and he's kind of floating along with Hayes. That's an unspoken thing where Nigel's a good passer. He knows where Bronson's going to be. Maybe I'm making too much of it, and tell me if I am, but it seems like a veteran combination that just knows what to do, and they don't have to announce it to one another.
It is, definitely. I think, obviously, Nigel's wherewithal of where people are on the floor, his unselfishness, obviously his skill set allows him to, we've seen before, how he can pick a defense apart throughout the non-conference and early in the Big Ten season, what he's done passing-wise, but to be able to catch out of the corner of his eye, so to speak, white jersey kind of floating with him into the corner, and to be able to put it in a good position where Bronson still had to make the shot, but the wherewithal to get it to him on time when the defense had collapsed on his dribble penetration obviously shows the unselfishness and ability of our players.
All right, you have another interesting week to say the least. Penn State, a team that with a very good freshman class, and they obviously have veteran players like a Shep Garner coming in Tuesday night. They've already beaten Michigan State. They beat Minnesota, could have taken Indiana to overtime. So again, as you say, no get-well games, and this certainly is not a get-well game.
No, it's one game at a time. You really all you have to do is look through box scores and watch a little film, and you get snapped into the one-game mindset really, really quick.
And now, having said that, I'm cheating on you here because Saturday you've got the Rutgers game and going to Madison Square Garden. Your guys were there. The players from last year, remember, right. Bronson with the big shot. Obviously, you had a couple of chances to play there, but it's still got to be a kick if it's your first time or if it's multiple times to play in the world's most famous arena.
It'll be a blast, even for our returning guys to be able to go back there 2 years in a row to one of the game's most historic venues and be able to play there and be a part of that Super Saturday with the league. And then obviously for our new guys to be able to go into that environment and obviously play a Rutgers team who's record-wise has struggled a little bit, but has played extremely hard. I think they've done a good job of trying to establish what their identity is going to be going forward, and knowing we'll have to go out there, it'll be a road atmosphere, no doubt. I'm sure closer to Rutgers than it is to Madison, so it'll be fun, and we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, and the extra challenge for the Badgers is no real time to see the sights. They got to get back home because they're spinning around, and a couple days later they'll be playing Illinois down at Champaign on Tuesday night. Now we're really getting ahead of ourselves. With Penn State, first opponent, Tuesday night here at the Kohl Center at 8 o'clock Central Time. Coach Gard returns in a few minutes with a great day and great question of the week. Stick around.
I just picked up the cake for the baby shower.
Yay! You know she's having a boy, right?
But she's naming her Taylor.
She's naming him Taylor.
Oh boy.
Buick now has an SUV for that. Introducing the new Buick Encore.
I knew I could trust you guys with the cake.
Oh, no problem. That was close.
One of 3 luxury SUVs from the new Buick.
Now get this low-mileage lease on this brand-new 2017 Buick Encore for around $199 per month.
Competitors want to compete, which is why freshman guard Brevin Pritzl was frustrated after missing most of last season with a broken foot.
I didn't know what to do with myself. I was sad. I was like, gosh, everybody playing, and I'm out here getting fat. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. But like being able to come back and finally start playing again, just playing the game I love, I mean, it's definitely a rewarding feeling. I mean, sure, there's days where I'm like, gosh, I wish I could do this that I used to be able to do, but eventually I'll get back to that point, so I can't complain.
The all-time leading point scorer in De Pere High School history, Brevin's prowess as a shooter was well known before he arrived on campus. But in getting healthy, it's his growth in other phases of the game that's earning him a spot in the Badgers' rotation.
In high school, my coach gave me a lot of freedom. He said, if you like it, take it. And the coaches try to tell me the same thing now. Like, if it's a shot I like, I should take it. But there's definitely a difference in my mindset of, is this really a good shot for our team rather than is this a good shot for me? And it's really about making the adjustment to me fitting into our offense rather than our offense fitting to me.
I think first it's a haircut. He got a haircut, so I think we're even more confident in him. He's really shown some good growth over the last 2 months. Really, he's done a great job of doing some of the little things that this program was founded on and really has thrived on. He's gotten on the floor. He's done a better job defensively. He's always been known as a shooter, which his confidence is starting to grow even more and more ever since the foot injury, just getting more reps in practice. But it's the little things that really lead to his success, and coaches trusting him to throw him out there. He's really done a good job of fighting and scrapping after loose balls.
Shot fake got Hayes up, and now Williams in the lane. His jumper rattles out. Rebound, Pritzl fighting for it, and Brevin Pritzl saves to Koenig. Feeds Hayes. Nigel down the lane, up and in, and a foul! Oh, what work by the Badgers. Pritzl starts it. Nigel finishes it.
Rebounding is something that I take pride in, so that was a loose ball. And Coach Gard always says you got to win the 50-50 one, so that's the ball I want to get. I want to make sure that we get that possession, they don't get another one, or ball doesn't go out of bounds off us. Let's keep our momentum, and really it's just about making plays that are best for the team. I don't have to score the ball, I have to affect the game in other ways like that.
He's a 2-time loser of that broken foot. I'm a 4-time loser of that broken foot. So not that I have a lot of advice, but just going through it, I think I'm able to share with them on things I had to change, maybe in my routines and maybe in my workout habits, just to get myself going again and come back off of those injuries. So he's done a great job. He's really bought into what the trainers have told him, what the coaches have asked of him, and it shows. We have all the confidence in the world to throw him in there.
A confidence that comes from consistency in practice and from making the most of each opportunity.
Stolen away by Brevin Pritzl. Brevin down the lane, slam dunk with the left hand.
Patience is a big key. I mean, it's tough. It's tough watching the game because, growing up, I was always on the court. I never really missed a game, never really missed a lot of time during games. I'm playing behind guys that I love to learn from, like playing behind Shoei and Jordan and everybody. It's good to see how they approach the game and what they do on the court, and then see I should do that, and then I could try to bring something else to the game that maybe they can't bring. So really, I just try to do whatever coach wants me to do out there and do what I do best, which is shoot the ball, score the ball. And when I'm out there, I'm looking to do that. I may not do it, and people may not be happy all the time that I'm not shooting, but I'm just looking for the right opportunity.
For the Badger Sports Report, I'm Ashley Hearn.
This is Lexi Rush. She's 10, and she's amazing. You see, Lexi was born deaf and couldn't hear anything. That was until her doctor in Appleton referred her to the pediatric specialists at UW Health in Madison. Now, 2 operations later, Lexi can hear everything. Powerful minds, compassionate care, amazing results. UW Health. Remarkable.
At Quick Trip, we're always thinking about what it means to be a neighborhood fresh market. That's why we've brought in even more new groceries to keep your day fresh. From premium meats to the kinds of veggies, sides, and fresh fruit your family wants, making it easier than ever to enjoy a home-cooked meal, all in one place.
Right now, Kitchen Cravings 5-ounce chuck tender beef steak for just $1.99 each. Premium meats at your neighborhood Quick Trip Fresh Market.
See you next time.
More people than ever are choosing Nissan, making us North America's fastest growing auto brand in 2016. Take on 2017 and get the safety you'd expect. And America's best truck warranty. Get to Nissan's Take On 2017 event for 0% financing for up to 72 months on 11 models, or save up to $10,000 on select models. Get to Nissan, proud partner of the Wisconsin Badgers.
Hi, this is Coach Greg Gard, inviting you to join the Badger Basketball Booster Club. As a member of the Booster Club, you will have the opportunity to participate in a variety of great events, including pregame chalk talks, golf outings, and an away game bus trip. The Boosters play a vital role in assisting our staff and student athletes through fundraising and sponsorship. For additional information on joining the club, please call 608-265-6161. There is no better way to show your support than to join the Badger Basketball Boosters.
Think About It is brought to you by Quick Trip.
played Aleem when he first took his official visit, and it looked like he literally just went in the gym and practiced trick shots. Because, I mean, this dude was shooting floaters from half court. I'm like, okay, you are the best horse player I played. So I'd say Aleem.
Aleem Ford. His range of shooting is ridiculous. So it's hard to match that sometimes, but his trick shots are really good too. So it's tough to compete with him.
Me. I'm actually really good, so I've only lost a few times to maybe him, but overall I would give it to myself.
Horse player? As in
Me.
Yeah.
That's tough because all of us can kind of shoot, so it just depends on who gets the most creative. I'd probably say either Brevin or myself, just because I'd say we could shoot the farthest. So me.
Brevin. I would have to go with Brevin. He's in range as soon as he steps on the court, so Brevin.
Brevin? Or Bronson? Bronson. Definitely Bronson. Haven't played much horse, but I would say Brevin's one of the better shooters, so maybe Brevin or Bronson. Bronson's probably a good shooter, so I feel like those two probably.
I mean, obviously me. I'm just a really good shooter, so I can make any shot anywhere on the court at any time, so yeah.
I'm going to go with Brevin. Brevin can shoot probably from like the other side of the court, so like I would lose to him every time. I'm going to go with Brevin.
I'd take myself. Nobody will say that, but I would beat everybody in horse. I got all kinds of trick shots. I'll shoot left-handed, right-handed, behind the back. I'm ready for that kind of game.
Ask Ethan. Ask Ethan who's the best horse player on the team. Ask him if he's ever beat me in horse, because he hasn't. He literally hasn't. Like, we've played like probably 20 times. Yeah, I haven't lost to him.
Hey, you been sale shopping, Jerry?
Yeah, starting the year off right. Saved hundreds. How about you?
Yeah, getting a fresh start myself.
That's nice.
Yeah.
You're into that kind of thing.
Your GMC dealer has a better way to start off the new year. Celebrate the new year with a new GMC. Get nearly $6,600 total value on a specially equipped brand new 2017 Sierra SLT Crew Cab model. Plus, trade up to GMC and get an additional $1,000 trade assistance.
Whether you're out there training for a big event or you're just trying to stay in shape, I have a bit of advice. It's important to remember that what happens after the workout is just as important as what happens during the workout. My advice? Be sure to refuel with low-fat chocolate milk. It has the perfect mixture of protein, carbs, and electrolytes to help you refuel, rehydrate, and build muscle. In Wisconsin, athletes win with low-fat chocolate milk. And you can too. To learn more, visit winwithchocolatemilk.com.
This is Lexi Rush. She's 10, and she's amazing. You see, Lexi was born deaf and couldn't hear anything. That was until her doctor in Appleton referred her to the pediatric specialists at UW Health in Madison. Now, 2 operations later, Lexi can hear everything. Powerful minds, compassionate care, amazing results. UW Health. Remarkable.
More people than ever are choosing Nissan, making us North America's fastest growing auto brand in 2016. Take on 2017 and get the safety you'd expect. And America's best truck warranty. Get to Nissan's Take On 2017 event for 0% financing for up to 72 months on 11 models, or save up to $10,000 on select models. Get to Nissan, proud partner of the Wisconsin Badgers.
Go Badgers!
The Badger Sports Report is brought to you by the Dairy Farm Families of Wisconsin, the Wisconsin Milk Marketing Board. By UW Health, UW Health Sports Medicine, the healthcare team for the Badgers. Learn more at uwsportsmedicine.org.
Time now for the Great Day and Great Question of the Week. And Brock from Evansville checking in this week wants to know, Coach, how much input do Big Ten schools have when it comes to scheduling conference games, the dates, the tip times, etc.?
Well, thanks for your question, Brock. Actually, Matt, you know, I know we have a lot of Sunday games coming up here in February, specifically at home, and I think that's the one of the many benefactors of having a program that is rich in tradition now and has really established success, that we've been a popular choice to put on a lot of those national games, and specifically when we're on Sundays, usually it's a CBS and a national type game. So We don't have a ton of say, per se, I guess, in the actual schedule itself. We can give them a master facility calendar so they know which days are available here at the Kohl Center and which are not. We have more control of the non-conference, obviously complete control. But once we get to conference play, they really try to look at matchups, who you're playing when. Is it going to be an impact in the conference race or what they can forecast? Obviously, that can all be thrown to the wind as things unfold during the conference play. But we're fortunate that obviously we're able to get a lot of TV exposure and a lot on a national level, obviously, whether it's Big Ten Network, ESPN, or CBS. We're in a very good position here.
Yeah, absolutely. When you win a lot, you're very popular with the television networks. Incidentally, when Wisconsin played Purdue a few weeks ago, it went head-to-head around here with the Packers playoff game, so people were probably bouncing back and forth or maybe had their laptop out and their phone out and watching the game. That was the second most viewed college basketball game up to that point in the season, followed an NFL playoff game on CBS. So they like the Badgers, and apparently so does the entire country. That's why they get all those games on Sunday. Brock, we thank you for your question. Great Dane with a location up in Wausau. 4 Madison Great Dane locations, east side of town, downtown, Hilldale, as well as Fitchburg. Coach Gard Show continues at the Hilldale location. That'll begin at 7 o'clock on Monday night. Badgers at home Tuesday night against the Penn State Nittany Lions. On the road, New York City, Madison Square Garden for a Saturday matchup with Rutgers. We'll talk to you next week. Thanks for watching.
A pulse, felt by one, sends a ripple, felt by some. A shiver, felt by many, until it amplifies, magnifies into a tremor that electrifies. Badgers everywhere, moving as one, tilting the world on its axis.
I just picked up the cake for the baby shower.
Yay! You know she's having a boy, right?
But she's naming her Taylor.
She's naming him Taylor.
Oh boy.
Buick now has an SUV for that. Introducing the new Buick Encore.
I knew I could trust you guys with the cake.
Oh, no problem. That was close.
One of 3 luxury SUVs from the new Buick.
Now get this low mileage lease on this brand new 2017 Buick Encore for around $199 per month.